have what? Um, why did all these thumbnails here? I'm hoping this is the actual. We'll see. No, this is freaking. What? No. Why am I changing? Huh? That's weird. Okay. Here we go. I actually was changing the um old one. The last part. I don't know how the hell that happened. Put tags in. And actually put in the right game. And the right category, because apparently I can't even set that. What is like another option in? Right now it's YouTube events, which I'm not sure is designed for gaming. So maybe there's another option in Restream that I need to pick for gaming. There we go. Okay, so a few announcements, I guess. Um, so for Pixelween, which is coming up a couple days now, mainly we're gonna be doing you know, let's play a traditional let's plays experimenting with that, starting with Silent Hill 2, possibly go ideally we'll be going into Silent Hill 3. Configuring that was a little troublesome. And then I think might be wrapping it up. I'm not sure. I have a tentative plan. Sometime during the month of October, I will be doing a live stream of Born from the Wish. The Born from the Wish campaign of Silent Hill 2. That's my current plan, because I don't know, like I barely know if I'll be able to actually like fit both Silent Hill 2 and 3 into October without having some overlap. So having to fit in the Born from the Wish campaign in addition to that, maybe a little tricky. So I'm thinking doing that as a stream event, maybe either after the conclusion of the main campaign. That might be ideal, or it could be at the conclusion of Silent Hill 3. One of those two things, like like on Halloween night or something. To compare my two options, I suppose. And of course, I'll probably continue to play this into the month of October, and unless today tomorrow I happen to finish the game, which I kind of doubt. So I think I haven't missed the final bit of dialogue involving Akechi.
What do you want to do?
Also, I've caught up on Lore Runner's playthrough, and oh, I'm gonna take out my headphones for a second, just so I don't, I can hear my own thoughts a little better. Um, so here's the laundry list of things we've done. So he has some interesting negative thoughts on the scene of Akechi, as well as one positive thought, which is roughly in line with my own. Akechi's voice actor is amazing. Because he's taking dialogue that's really kind of not maybe that quite that well written, but he gets the hell out of it. And it's like the one positive thing about it. But Lore Runner gave it, I think, 2 negative. Because he has a review system where he basically assigns a game positives and negatives in the categories of story and gameplay. I'm kind of agreeing with him on most of the points. Like, even the point of the thing with Akechi, it isn't that great. Now, I think he compared it to the monologue scene, or the monologue off scene between Shido and Akechi. And I personally think the scene between Shido and Akechi, where they're sort of reminiscing about their backstories and their plans in a very way. I think this for me, it's kind of boring and dull and deprived. There are problems with the scene with Akechi, and it's maybe I think it works is equally bad, but in different ways. That's just my take on it. I think what was probably the worst thing about it is that there's just there's wandered potential of something good. Is probably the biggest problem with it. And I do agree with the assessment that Akechi is it felt very forced for the party to sort of just be reaching out to him and trying to be like, no, you, I know, you can redeem yourself. We're not so different. We both have the same goal. Even though you're terrible and you've killed a bunch of people and and worse than killed a bunch of people. But that psychotic break, that really does bring things down a few pegs. You can do, a terrible person who's done terrible things and make that character redeemable. You can do that arc pretty well, like Undertale, for example. But here it just feels kind of forced. There's no real it would have been a bit more interesting if I had some kind of arc of us starting out considering all these bad people to be irredeemable douchebags, and then gradually finding more and more targets that have redeeming qualities or maybe seem like they could be redeemed, and then somehow, I mean, even then, I don't know how much Akechi can be seen as a redeemed figure, especially in this moment where he's just going insane. Even if he maybe can be redeemed, he's kind of like my own thought. I'm not sure if I posted that out, is that he was just too far gone. But yeah, what the hell are you doing, Allie? I think my cat's trying to get into Katniss again. Anyway.
Yes. Yeah.
We're probably gonna do it right away. I think we still have the chance to like do confidants and such afterwards, so
Okay.
I'm never gonna read this. Like I'm just kind of getting tired of voice acting, and also my it's feeling better now, but well, what's up, Ellie? Why don't you come up out here? Why don't you grace the internet with your presence? No? Okay. Something wrong? Well, but Akechi could. Really sad what happened to him. Honestly, I mixed feelings that, but I think he was a victim too. A victim we couldn't save. He was really a victim, even though he victimized like countless number of people, both by killing them and by causing psychotic breaks, which are effectively worse than death. No, you would not have become like him. Like, where should we be going around forcing people to strip naked to paint them? Let's see this.
Akechi saved us all in the end. I think in his heart, he might not have been so bad.
Nah, he was pretty bad.
Hey, let's succeed on this mission, no matter what.
Okay. Like, the guide is weird. What says about the final rank? It says this night, if we chose the two information recommended answers, I want to keep our promise for extra dialogue later. But it's that night. We have not. There's no I want to keep our promise. So I have no idea. Maybe I missed it, or...
Hey! What?
You're so stiff, like right here. Master!
Oh!
See you later.
I should write something.
Because there's nothing we can do. Like, there's literally nothing we can do. Like, I don't have any items I want to craft. Like, we can. We also get her to do our.
Okay.
Hi.
Oh, it's freezing.
I feel we can play darts, I guess.
Yo. Okay. You should be grateful. That's a very serious expression. Take your time and look around. I guess that's fine. You should be grateful. I guess that's fine.
We can customize.
All right, which one? A handgun? Well, that's your basic sidearm. Easy to aim, and you can give it a little more power if you reinforce the receiver.
Here's for accuracy. Increase our top.
That one? Sure thing.
There we go. We gotta keep it for modifying.
Sounds good.
Range our
Sims
accuracy
isn't
or.
gonna win any awards for power, but with the right receiver, it can still pack a hell of a punch. That's what you're choosing? Good. All right, which one? Even though it gets dry in the winter, be careful. Guns are prone to misfire if it... that one. Sure thing. Sounds good. That's what you're... Good. Be sure to choose carefully. Just don't go using it for anything dangerous. I don't want to get caught up in a... you change your mind or something? Okay, come again.
Yeah. I think the shopping district is being like where the clothes and stuff is.
Welcome!
Welcome. What do you play?
What do you want to do? Hey, hey!
Thank you.
Hey! Hey!
A freer one is good.
Let's do this.
All right then. I
Really?
see.
Dang it.
Okay.
Okay. Not bad.
All right.
I'll give it a try.
Calm down.
I'll leave it to you.
I'm not getting worse at this.
Yep.
Oh. This is...
Sultan. Okay.
I see.
Okay. Let's try. I need to prove about overpicking things.
I'll give it a try.
Don't tell me...
Finish it right here. I had to remember the simulation. Take a deep breath.
I see.
Alright, control breathing. Yes, I feel much calmer. Whoa. Damn. Nice pair play.
Incredible.
It makes it look jelly. Because of effect of synergy between two people yield an unexpectedly strong result.
Yes, I feel great.
And we backed out on our first try.
What do you think?
All right.
I really just have fun with it.
Do it.
Dang it.
Yes,
Um,
you're
correct.
Well,
All right then.
my first trend is always the worst.
My turn now.
I guess I do well under pressure or something. Okay.
Give it your all. Yep.
I don't know what's so hard about hitting the bullseye, like this technically.
Hmm. You're correct.
Okay, I don't think this is gonna work.
My turn now.
I haven't even worth of encouragement. Like when in the last one I did freaking do math.
Oh. Give it your all.
Like it's hypothetically possible, but
Yes. Hmm.
yeah, we're not winning.
You're correct.
What?
Hmm.
That's my fault. Purpose.
Hmm. I had so much fun. That should do it for now. Goodbye. Hi.
Well, maybe this is where the comes in. I wonder what happened to Akechi. After we heard the gunshots on the other side of the shadows, Futaba said it. Does it mean we'll never meet again? Here we go. This is where we get our. I want to keep our promise. I still have that promise with Akechi to do it again someday. But Akechi would especially hate having a window piece to beat. There's nothing I can do now. I should probably get to sleep. There we go. We didn't miss it. Yeah, they're just happy. We all 300 seats in Parliament. Like, just imagine any country with a two-party system or like a one-party system where one party has control over everything. That is not democracy.
I'll just add this.
Okay. Like, whether or not we go today, it partly depends on whether or not Haru is available. Haru isn't available, therefore. But first, we need to make sure we got our equipment. Hey, give her better equipment too. Which, again, further seems to indicate to me that, I haven't seen loungewear. I don't think. Is our highest in all control schools somehow?
I'll just add this.
Everyone's here.
Once you decide to send this calling card, make sure you're fully prepared.
I am.
It's finally coming down to this. So, how are we gonna send the calling card?
It would be pointless to send it to the Diet Building.
And even if we handed it over to different media sources, who knows how it would be treated? The worst case scenario would be giving it to the police under the table.
What shall we do then?
I wonder.
Futaba-chan? My Futaba cannon is ready.
Huh?
It's good to go. Look. Now, if I do this.
When did you make this?
You should have told us you were planning something!
To trick your enemies, you first gotta trick your allies.
Okay.
How stylish.
I mean, I was doing this already. I played the game before, but
It's kick-ass!
or the original anyway.
This should work nicely.
Alright! It's time for people to start coming to their senses.
How can they tell what she's planning to do for the monitor?
National news. Since the young man suspected to be the leader of the Phantom Thieves died while in custody, the police have officially announced that these crimes have come to an end and assure everyone that the peace will be restored in the community.
Yo, what is up, everybody?
We are the ones who you all know as the Phantom Thieves.
And all of us are alive and kicking. But those shitty guys in power, they've been manipulating information to try and hide the truth.
What is this? Where's it coming from?
I don't know. We can't switch it out. Seems we aren't the only ones affected either.
So, before we appropriate our next target, we would like to first borrow your time. The recent scandals of public figures, the
What if that's just an
caused by
event?
psychotic breakdowns and mental shutdowns. These weren't caused by unknown reasons. One man is behind every single instance, simply to satiate his own greed.
That man was afraid his crimes would be
For real.
exposed and shifted the blame on us. He even manipulated the police for that.
We only steal the hearts of criminals. This asshole tried to dump what he did on us. That just shows he doesn't care about those
Are they
victims
stupid?
at all.
Shut everything down!
The identity of that cowardly man is...
The hell? Who's getting good?
Ooh, the police reacted much faster than I thought. Too bad. I
This
win! The man behind it all is a current cabinet member of all things. The Minister of State for Special Missions, Masaya Shishida.
Everything that guy says is a lie. And to prove that, look, as you can see, all of us are alive and kicking. I'm sure the people investigating us can tell if this is a lie or not. Shido himself will soon confess all the crimes.
You
that
think
he's
it's some
committed.
kind of prank?
Look forward to it, everyone.
No way. Could this be real?
Don't block the road, people!
What's going on?
We're not gonna sit back and watch some crook wreck this country just because of his goddamn ego. Ain't that right, leader?
Hey, we can see his face!
Yes.
no chat.
We will take this country.
My
Yes. We're looking
my connection for feeling that I am the main character has been ruined.
Very well. I'll crush them beneath my heel. Did the remaining members put that notice out? What did they mean when they said nobody has died?
Could they have installed a new leader just to threaten us and Shido?
We're going to check with the different departments. Excuse me. Yes?
What? How can that be?
The Phantom Thief's corpse seems to be missing from the morgue.
Didn't your men check the death certificate and carrier documents?
Yes, but,
Give me a straight answer.
Perhaps this Phantom Thief tricked us with his bizarre powers. Maybe he just made us think he had died.
Who made those documents? Who was there at the scene of the suicide?
Find a way to stop a change of heart! Don't we have Wakaba Ishiki's research materials? And what about Akechi? Where did that useless brat go?
So they didn't, like, intentionally mean this to happen. He subconsciously meant it to happen.
He must have run away knowing he failed. Bring him here when you find him. Got that?
I'll erase any who gets in my way, just as I've always done.
Where is the Phantom Thief's body?
Yeah, I really should have, like, I didn't anyway. I should put the thumbnail the way I've been doing it without actually revealing what they're kind of look like. Like, it was very clear that, like, they were meaning to, like, have a grand reveal of what he looks like. Like, what am I supposed to do? Like, we're fighting him today. Like, we...
Phantom Thief? Body?
This isn't the time for games.
I really don't know what you're speaking of. Oh, but that reminds me. I received a calling card from the Phantom Thieves. But everything from then on is a blur. No. Could I have done something wrong? Then
Hey!
Did the Phantom Thieves get to her?
Don't tell me. Was your heart... Could this be true, Nichima?
What have I done?
The Phantom Thief! He's alive!
Even so, how did he escape from the station?
It doesn't matter. We must catch him. We can't let this get out. Not only was the suicide announcement false, but he got away on top of that. We'll have to interrogate you as a key witness.
Why me?
Check the documents you created. You may remember something once you look at them. But even if you can't recall, all responsibility for his escape rests squarely on your shoulders.
I'm sorry, I honestly don't know what's going on here.
You're the last person to talk to that Phantom Thief. You have to clean up your boss's mess. If you're going to resent someone, resent your dead director.
Is illness really what killed him? Do you think his death was truly due to illness?
That doesn't matter. Your actions have made a mockery of the police force. You're going to pay for this, I promise.
Very well. It's all up to you now, everyone.
Police officials are said to be currently reviewing the facts of the Phantom Thieves' notice, and...
Welcome.
Search the place. You're Sojiro Sakura, yes?
Who the hell are you?
Where are the Phantom Thieves?
Oh, you mean those guys they've been talking about on TV?
Don't play dumb with me.
This is obstruction of business, you know.
We've investigated this thoroughly.
Is this the only way you do things?
They're not upstairs.
Where are the Phantom Thieves?
If you're not a customer, I'm gonna have to ask you to leave.
He's an accomplice. Take him away.
Don't get all cocky. You're just some useless criminal's lapdog. Justice isn't on your side.
The notice put forth by these so-called Phantom Thieves is absolutely groundless.
Fake news.
It is nothing more than a wicked terrorist act aimed at obstructing the elections. What we need now is a powerful, unyielding leader. I am willing to risk my life to fight them.
Oh, which one is right? Shido or the Phantom Thieves?
I hear what Shido-san is saying, but is it true?
I speak now to those who call themselves Phantom Thieves. Your actions are gravely serious crimes. You are rebelling against the laws of this country and unnecessarily causing alarm among its citizens. I call on you to surrender yourselves at once and apologize to the people of this proud nation.
The Phantom Thieves cut into a live broadcast signal, didn't they? They're crazy.
But don't you think that Shido looks like a criminal too?
Oh, I don't know what to believe anymore.
I hope they catch them soon.
That bastard Shido's trying to act all calm, but he's probably freaking out on the inside.
Apologize? Quite the funny joke.
Who is the real criminal here? A lot of people are gathered here.
Our calling card has had a tremendous effect.
I'm real proud of that one.
All they're doing is making noise, though.
Seriously, they should just go home and sleep.
Even after what happened, not many people want to see Shido have a change of heart. What we're about to do is just... right?
Yes, I'll see soon.
There you have it.
You have a point.
Hey, look over there.
To think he'd actually go after Masayoshi Shido. Youth is incredible. This has me excited as well. That boy really keeps the news rolling in.
She doesn't notice we're here, right? That keen journalist nose is a force to be reckoned with. Whoa, why's Mishima here? Man, that kid's impressive.
The Phantom Thieves are just. I guarantee it. Now that's what I like to hear.
There may not be many of them, but we have to cherish our fans. Let's go change Shido's heart.
Why did the two show up? I mean, Mishima would wrap that on, but like, oh yeah.
Your victory is certain.
There we go, we're gonna see more of them.
Isn't this crazy? The Phantom Thieves are totally insane!
Aw, I wish I'd gone straight home. I could have seen it in person in Shibuya that way.
To think he would turn out to be such a troublemaker.
It's almost like we're praying to the Phantom Thieves here.
Hey, wasn't there a rumor going around that the Phantom Thieves were murdering people? I knew they were no good the moment that stuff came up. I bet they're just a bunch of scumbags.
Oh, I see. That's scary.
They just don't get it.
I'm not sure that was everyone. Maybe it was like. I mean, we saw Sojiro. That happens anyway. I don't see interesting. Like we saw Oya, but not the skill gamer who is much higher. Sun. Everything to me at all. Or consular. It wouldn't have been that hard to throw them in there. So here's our loungewear. One of these are like just an all-girls school. Kind of black and white. Like almost.
I'll just add this.
It says a lot of different damage types. Maybe you need a bit of wind. Yeah.
Do you need something?
You certain?
Justine, you handle this. These are the paths you have walked. Is this what you want? This persona? This persona? Is this what you want? Is this what you want? A fee is required. Then accept this persona. This persona? Done already? What? It is time, inmate.
I should write something. Let's do it.
Let's go.
I have something.
Shido!
Where did you lowlights obtain that power? Not that it matters. If you have a complaint, I'm willing to listen.
What did you do to Akechi? He was your own son.
I had a feeling it was something like that. He reminded me too much of that woman. I also have an idea as to why he approached me. He was hoping to trap me, was he not? He was sharp, but in the end he was just a kid. I controlled him merely by offering praise. I intended to dispose of him as soon as I became Prime Minister.
I'm kind of getting the feeling that maybe he worked out at the last second or something. It's possible.
What?
I don't know, really just getting a little bit bad, probably. But I still want to get a cutscene of him awakening to his persona.
I could never keep someone with such intimate knowledge of my past alive. What an ace detective. He was standing beside me all this time, yet couldn't see through my plans. His destroying himself saved me quite a bit of effort, though.
How could you? You stole my mom's research and took her life!
Everything you've done has been for your own selfish gains! You even killed my father! I will never forgive you!
Sacrifices are inevitable in the path of reform. I only require that the foolish entrust themselves to their superiors. I shall guide them.
The hell makes you think you're so much better than everyone else?
You never would have been able to make it this far without Akechi's help!
He only appeared because of the expectations God held for me. Moreover, it was thanks to me that Akechi was able to properly use his power to begin with. The changing of hearts that you've been doing was nothing more than provoking the public.
How selfish! You were unable to win by honest means, so you used foul tricks to ascend the political ladder.
A cruel person like you has no right to stand leading the citizens of this country. You're nothing but a criminal who rose above others by climbing a staircase of sin.
The life of a nation, as opposed to those of a few sacrifices. There can be no comparison. The ignorant masses only care about their own personal happiness. I am merely granting that for them. That is the social reform that only I, as the one chosen by God, can enact.
I can't believe you look down on everyone else so harshly.
I'd never accept a leader who makes a teenager murder people! You say it's for the country, but I bet it's all for yourself. Nobody would wish for something like that!
Nobody? Then why was I chosen? Why are they surrendering the seat of Prime Minister to me? Everyone denies the value of hard work these days. Instead, they seek to effortlessly gain wealth. That is why I must re-establish this mighty country. One that does not waver. One that others bow to.
Mighty my ass! That's just a crooked country made by a crook!
We cannot let you do this. You are a disgrace to Japan. Hence, we will take your deranged heart.
Those who disobey me must be eliminated. However, considering the loss of Akechi, it would be a waste to kill those who are actually capable. I will allow you to choose between life or death. One last time. Devote your power to my social reform. I will give you anything you want, be it wealth or status.
For real? No way.
There's no way we'd follow you.
No matter how many times you ask, our answer's not gonna change.
It seems the ignorant masses are doomed to remain as such. I thought you were smarter than that. This is unfortunate. I have no choice but to eliminate you all. A small leak will sink a great ship. Great nations have fallen to such lenience. I'll not make such incautious mistakes!
There's tons of them!
Since when?
Let me make myself clear. Do not think of me as you did my foolish son who acted so brashly. You little... Die! Without further delay!
Our leader's gone through shit because of you! It's on!
You stand in my way. There is no need for thieves in my mighty country. Only myself and the ones who revere me are needed.
Risking our lives to stop rotten adults. That's why we're Phantom Thieves! How's this?
Persona! You're mine.
I won't go easy.
You'll pay.
I won't go easy.
Persona! Persona! Ha!
Not bad.
Persona! Feel my rage! Go! Power up!
Come!
Noir dodge the enemy's attack!
Oh well, I just leveled the playing field.
Your speed's decreased, Panther! This is a part of me! Get ready! Eat this!
Come at me.
Persona!
Persona!
Apparently I got rid of the... I
Gabriel!
doubt gonna
There!
actually cut our...
Joker! You missed!
Yeah, it misses.
You lowlifes! I hope you understand what it means to turn your back on me.
I don't want to understand.
then you shall perish! You shall regret these foolish actions against me in the afterlife!
It changed?
I will destroy you!
Oh, now I need a Batista again.
Persona! Behold! Persona! Ha! Persona! No holds barred!
Let's go. Go down.
It's probably resisted to everything.
Noir dodged the enemy's attack! Panda's on the ground! Are you okay? Persona! Huh? Panda got back up! Start the counterattack!
Panther, I will assist in any revenge you wish to visit upon them.
Follow my lead.
Settle down. You stand before our princess.
You shall not suffer. Not for long.
Oh, you still have the uniform too, so.
I have her sword.
Very beautiful. Persona! Okay.
Come at me.
Persona.
Alice! There!
To think you'd manage this much! Why won't you stop resisting? The nation I strive for is the ultimate realization of the public's happiness!
It changed again?
The weak must be sacrificed for the sake of grand ideals. That is the natural order of this world.
Come! This is a part of me! Persona!
Let's heat things up.
Persona! How's this?
Maybe not.
Ravage them!
Not bad.
Persona! Shall we?
I'm just to.
Get ready! Eat this!
Come at me.
I'll use my persona! Out of our way!
Persona! There!
Persona! Ha! Persona! Take this! Persona! Thank you so much! Thanks!
Persona! Ravage them!
It's charging up! Be careful!
We wasted a turn.
The enemy's offense is going way up. Focus on defense for now. Persona! Shall we?
Not bad.
There's gotta be another, like, phase or whatever. Like, there's already been phases, but there has to be like, an actual
Useless, ignorant masses!
stage, I guess.
It seems even thieves should not be taken lightly if they come in great enough numbers.
Once you're losing, you're putting all the blame on the masses, huh?
So, you're the one unifying them.
A touching reunion, isn't it?
The next time you crush a foe, I suggest you do it in a more certain manner.
Not that there'll be a next time for you.
You're more than just a member of the Phantom Thieves, aren't you?
Remember me?
This ain't the first time you failed to finish this guy off.
You took him to court, and yet you don't remember? You truly don't care about the fate of others.
Wait. Could you be the one from back then? That damn brat who showed up and stood against me when I was with that woman! I see. So it truly is you. What an interesting turn of fate. But your efforts will be worthless in the end.
What?
Small sacrifices are inescapable for those wishing to be powerful, competent leaders. How would you ever reach your destination if you stopped to count every ant you crushed on the road?
Are you saying that the people you killed deserve to die?
And you hope they burn in hell?
He's totally insane.
I wouldn't expect the ignorant masses of this country to understand. Thus, I will offer proof. By forcefully crushing the Phantom Thieves!
What is he, Bane?
I'll erase any who stand in my way. I shall win this game!
What is this power? Careful! Those muscles aren't just for show!
Persona! There!
Persona!
Let's go.
Thank you so much! Persona! Behold!
And stay down!
Persona! I feel so powerful!
Persona! Go down!
Persona! No holds barred!
Not bad.
Come!
Resistance is futile.
Persona! Take this!
Persona!
Are you scared?
No, not really.
Not bad.
Persona! This is a part of me!
You can't match my ambition!
Get ready! Let's heat things up! Here I go! Speed up!
It's time.
There!
I'll use my persona!
Come! Behold!
And stay down!
And Panther dodges with grace! Persona! Go!
Persona! Go down!
Persona! Prepare yourself!
Not bad.
Persona! How's this?
Not bad. There is no reason for me to lose to thieves. And stay down!
Let's do this!
Come! Ravage them!
Persona! How's this? Persona!
And stay down!
Come
Resistance is
on, Noir!
futile!
We're gonna fight harder!
Get ready! Help! She needs help! Ha!
Persona! You're mine!
Liver fell.
Prepare yourself!
Not bad. How are these low-life brats beating me?
Now's our chance!
Our friendship.
Treasure!
Don't think you've won. The power held by the most elite is what rules over our society. It's vexing that I have to use this on some foolish brats. I will educate you, through and through.
He's still gonna come at us?
Take his heart.
Cheeto?
Cheeto! I have decades of experience over these brats.
No way! He's even stronger now?
Die.
And of course he is all cricket house.
This one.
I'll use my persona!
Out of our way!
Come at me.
Persona! Let's heat things up! I'm okay. Right?
I won't go easy.
Resistance
Resistance
is
is
futile.
futile.
Much help left.
Let's go. Alice! Ravage them!
Persona! Okay. Much obliged. Persona! Eat this!
Not bad.
Come!
Ready for orders.
Such impertinence.
Persona, you're mine.
What's my next move? Time to use this! Persona! Persona!
I won't go easy. And stay down.
Persona! Go down!
Come on! That's a big help. Persona! No holds barred!
Not bad.
Persona! Take this!
Back damage, basically.
How's this?
You will regret your actions. You angered me for the last time. Resistance is futile.
Super move! Ultra charge!
Good thing we're prepared.
Get ready!
Oh, okay.
Eat this!
To think you put up this much of a fight! Bastard! Won't let you have this!
Oh, you did.
What happened? Are you alright, Joker?
have imagined. That impertinent brat from so long ago, managing to get in my way this much. Honestly, unbelievable. I should have finished you off before this could have happened. It seems I too was naive. However, my dream has been attained. My desire to steer this country has finally come to fruition. But my ambition has only yet begun. I will not stumble over mere minutiae like yourself. This time, I'll be dead certain to seal your fate. I will reduce you to nothing!
We've come so far! We have to do something! Joker, please don't lose!
I had to finish this myself. Okay, so it's literally just me versus him with Maggie Dillon.
Then stay down!
It's fine. Come! There!
Resistance is futile.
Joker got knocked down!
I won't go easy. Then stay down!
Okay, time for a comeback!
It's time. You're mine.
Not bad.
Okay.
Wait up.
Persona! Ravage them!
Not bad.
What?
Joker, your attack's down!
Using it!
I won't go easy.
Joker got knocked down!
Then stay down! Then stay down!
Okay, time for a comeback!
I should have gone up. I'm kind of wasting this, but
okay.
Joker, your defense is decreased!
Persona! Go down!
Not bad. This can't be. Losing? To a brat like him?
Power courses
we.
through me.
Alright, no. Nice. I think it's that term. Nice.
How could I lose?
For causing countless mental shutdowns in others. You will atone. With your life.
Don't you got something to say to our leader before you go passing out?
Yes. I acknowledge that I incriminated you on false charges. I did it to protect myself. I'm so sorry for what I've done. It feels as though it's been quite some time since I have felt sincerely apologetic.
I'll tell him what you've done.
That may be good. So, I've been defeated. no. Did they succeed? Hey! Yes, sir. Will I really be able to kill the Phantom Thieves if I take that?
According to Wakaba Ishiki's research, temporarily collapsing a palace will take down anyone inside it as well. The abrupt nature of the collapse means they will be unable to escape without extreme luck.
But they have extreme. I mean, I'm not sure if it's the laziest boss. I probably would give that to Wakaba. I mean, Dread, I don't know, she takes for at least the most boring boss. This is, if I'm going to assign awards, I guess, to the worst boss fights in the game, it would probably be most boring would be Wakaba. Laziest, I guess, would be this guy, and most annoying would be the Big Bang Burger guy.
However, the only way to purposely erase a cognitive world is by halting biological activity. In other words, this medicine will temporarily kill you. There are great risks involved.
Anything will do. Give it to me. Now, they're done for.
How reckless of him!
We must be sure to transfer him at once if anything goes wrong.
Fortunately, we're extremely lucky. We have plot armor. I'm not sure if you're aware of that.
Wait, why a wheel? And it's for a ship?
I must steer this country. If I don't, who will?
What arrogance.
What the?
Huh? An explosion? But we haven't taken the treasure yet.
We'll talk later. Come on, let's grab the treasure and run!
Huh? Didn't we come from this way?
We can't get through like...
What is happening?
Hey, Oracle!
The ship is exploding. But why?
What kind of sloppy explanation is that?
I don't know what's happening either! Something might have happened to Shido in the real world.
What do you mean, something?
I don't know! Standing around here isn't going to help! We have to run!
Oracle, are there any other escape routes?
I'm looking, but...
What about that way?
Once more, you.
Our path.
Still, where else can we go?
Crap! This side too!
Are we sinking? We are not gonna die like this!
Can you turn into a submarine?
We're gonna die! I don't know how to
just gotta get there. It's too far. We won't reach it in time.
I know I pressed the X button.
I got this. Huh? Hang tight. I'll nab the boat.
Ryuji!
It's now or never. Here it goes.
Ryuji!
Hang on! We're moving.
You were the stupidest party member.
No way. It can't be. Come on, what the hell, Ryuji?
Again, OTP.
We're back. Ryuji!
He didn't make it out.
We gotta go back!
That's impossible.
This isn't funny at all.
He was our fastest runner, too!
So, this is the treasure.
It's a legislator's pen.
It would be interesting if Royal had the balls to actually kill off a party member that didn't die in the original. Like, I'm like 100% certain he didn't die in the original, but I don't remember there being a faked out death either, so. But I do remember the whole desperation move. At least, like, once I saw it, I'm like, oh yeah, I remember that. So, I don't know how they would have gotten out of it without Ryuji's help. So, yeah. He ain't dead. I would have remembered if he died.
Man, that was close. For real though, why do palaces gotta explode so much? Can't they disappear normally?
Of course, one of the first things he says is for when he gets back is for real.
What?
Didn't you die?
He got better.
What? I got blasted out from the explosion. When I woke up, I was lying on the grass. I mean, ain't I alive? What's this? Your crying face is so not cute.
Again, OTP.
It's your damn fault!
What did I do?
Please tell me they hook up the block if you don't run a matter. Like, that's one feature I've wanted to see in a Persona game since Persona 4 at least. Like, come on, we need a Garrus. There's a Garrus and Tali of, like, they're literally the Garrus and Tali of this game. Like, they're with us pretty much from the beginning, or from nearly the beginning. Plus, Garrus and Tali are like the only other two characters who are in all of the Mass Effect trilogy.
We were worried about you!
Besides Shepard themselves.
You troublemaker!
Wait! What's this about? Hold on, okay? Come on, I almost kind of died. You guys are joking, right?
I'm feeling a bit hungry.
Why don't we stop by somewhere before going home?
Then I want sauteed foie gras.
We're in reality right now, you know.
Sir! What have I...
Huh? Is the medicine still affecting you?
Medicine?
Should we get him to a hospital? We should probably wait and see a little longer.
I wonder what he's going to do. Exactly.
I must atone.
You say that everyone knows around him knows what a change of heart is. Does he have an actual contingency plan for a change of heart? I wouldn't know what that would be. Like, yeah, like he's so egotistical that, like, one. I'm gonna take off my headphones even though there's no like actual audio. Again, help me to hear myself better, I guess. But yeah, I can't remember what exactly happens. I think it might, but like, there's two factors going against him having an actual contingency plan for him himself having a change of heart. One is both have to do with his ego. One is that he'd be so confident that he would win. Failure is not an option, basically. The other thing is that even if he did fail, even with his, like, he had a contingency in place, obviously, but it was, you know, this giant gamble of killing himself temporarily, which obviously didn't work. So, like, you did have a contingency plan for your contingency plan, but like, yeah, I guess going back into the ego thing, like, even if he considered, like, okay, there's a possibility that my contingency will not work. What then? Well, the only thing then would be to kill himself or something, like, you know, or have himself locked up or committed or something. And then like, no matter what he does at that point, he's ruined. Like, there's no him getting to be the leader of his country. There's nothing for him if he fails and has a change of heart. Like, there's no way he's going to, like, the only thing I can imagine is that he would, like, maybe he would lock himself up. Like, that at least until the election happened. Like, I can kind of imagine that. Potentially. Is that he would just have people lock him up. Like, depending on how long it is between, I mean, okay, that might not really work per se, because his whole campaign, like, we could have done this much earlier, for one thing. So we had to take that into account. So if we did this, like, right away, for example, like the whole thing right away, like, there would be, like, probably a week or two before the election, and we set the calling card. So if Shido just suddenly, right after the calling card is sent, goes AWOL, that's not a good look. Like, if we did it, like, at the last minute, there's a chance that the momentum of his campaign will, you know, excuse him having a temporary absence, like he's in hiding from the Phantom Thieves or something, which still makes him look weak. But, you know, maybe he could get away with, like, locking himself away for a day or two just after the calling card is sent. But any longer than that, it's going to make him look at least weak. It's going to potentially make him look guilty. But it is technically still his best chance. His best contingency is to just lock himself away, try to keep that having happened under wraps as much as he can. Like, have some kind of statement prepared as to why he's not, you know, actively campaigning or whatever anymore. Like, yeah, like, that would, like, if people even consider any contingency plan, that would probably, for if he does have a change of heart, in spite of everything else, that would probably, not that I'm saying consider it, but that would probably be the best bet, is to just have himself locked away, have some kind of, you know, statement about what's going on with him and why he can't appear in public. Maybe even have some, like, pre-recorded video, you know, to broadcast to make it look like he's maybe still active. But he won't be making any public appearances, perhaps because he, you know, out of concern, you know, maybe they have it be like, you know, out of concern of, you know, targeted by the Phantom Thieves. You know, he's canceling all public appearances. Granted, he'd still make him look a little guilty. But, you know, it could be like concerned that, like, they might assassinate him, or I don't know. But again, it's better than just, you know, it would still be better than having him actually, you know, break down and confess every terrible thing he's done. Probably. You know, and he can still become leader, even if the moment he makes any, you know, public appearance whatsoever, he's gonna break down in a tone and maybe even step down anyway. So, like, I mean, it would be worthless. But there's also like a chance that those around him would, you know, yeah. There's also a chance that like whoever he would put in his cabinet would take advantage of this to just. I don't know. Like this is kind of a Kobayashi Maru, in a way, for him. At this point, I'm just kind of brainstorming all sorts of ideas that he might have potentially had. I kind of doubt he would pick, but well, he might like lock himself up and have his people working like 24/7 to find some way to reverse the change of heart. I don't know. I don't think it would be possible, given like what we understand of the war. That we removed this thing, so like they had to like recover it somehow, and his palace has crumbled, so they could like return it to his palace. So I don't know.
No! Was his heart changed? Did the temporary death serum not work? Sir, if he's had a change of heart, will he blab everything about us?
Yep.
Everything will be ruined!
What are we supposed to do about his campaign?
Announce that he's not feeling well.
Arrange a hospitalization in absolute secrecy. Don't let anyone near him.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Keep the media out! Damn it, we have to do something!
What the?
Judging from his lacerations, it would appear he was kidnapped, then killed at another location. And...
Sojiro! Don't tell me. I'm gonna get angry if you don't come out! Sojiro!
Hey, didn't know you guys were back.
You're the same as Ryuji!
Just thought I pulled some strings, I guess.
What are you talking about? I was taken to that asshole Shido's place. They suddenly told me I could go home. That's thanks to his change of heart, right?
No clue.
You don't have to play dumb, you know. They had me blindfolded the whole time, so I've got no idea where they took me. Though it sounded like they were oddly bustling about.
Looks like it's going well.
Man, my handsome mug was nearly ruined. That's all fine and dandy.
Yeah, I think at this point it's less about the plans of Shido and more about everyone around.
Clean up.
We just have
Don't worry, we'll get Kawakami to give us a massage. That's all we can. Oh no, but what happened if he won by absentee vote? Of course.
Alright. We should act as normal as we can while we're waiting, too.
There's Mishima. Change the Cerebral Crypt into Chimera come out. You weren't answering yes before?
Hey!
What?
Well, does it feel good? Master! Oh! See you later.
Let's do it.
Yeah, like the Bushido boss fight was interesting.
Oh!
But he's definitely brute strength. But his phases seem to be almost entirely cosmetic, and I don't know if any of the stages had like an actual, like there's one stage where like he was resistant to all magic, so it probably would be like, okay, use physical attacks on him. So they tried to do some principles, but I have a few things to tell to the airsoft shop.
Yo. Okay. I guess that's fine. Come again.
You work on EY. Figure I'd be too late to work on the Sun one. We're here, might as well.
What's up?
I don't even have. Do I have a hangman? Oh, I do have a hangman, okay. What? Really? People still think. Nobody. Wow! Nobody thinks I'm alive at this point. I mean. Everyone thinks I'm alive at this point. Technically. Wow, that's like a flag you need to switch off or whatever. Because, okay, one, everyone knows the leader of the Phantom Thieves is back. There might be some people who have doubts about that, but we revealed ourselves publicly to all of Japan, apparently. So that's that. Now, as far as anyone knows, we shouldn't be out here. Like, we should be with our family, you know, for some business or something. But still use that stuff. But yeah, it's a minor oversight, but still an oversight. I gave you a signal to call me. The signal's when I cop. Got it?
Let's go.
Head over there. Okay. Darn, huh? I thought only little parts came to places like this. It really shades me next time. Hey, John Knox's place is pretty decent and cheap too. Huh, this coming from a guy who beat the crap out of fatigued rival gang members. You don't need to exaggerate. Anyway, what do you want to talk about?
Yeah?
Alright. How's Susan doing? Same as always. Why, what's up? Nothing. I saw him around the other day. Hold up, do you think you cut ties? Didn't you two cut ties when you left the family? Well, you're asking about it now. I mean, we're both young. I just figured it's about time we bury the hatchet. I can't just go up and talk to him now. Well, I guess we're still trying to uphold the old code of honor, huh? Okay, I'll tell him to be there.
Don't say stupid shit like that.
Hey, fool, I just want to end up in the same place at the same time. It's gotta look like a coincidence. In that case, Shibuya might work. Now we're talking about redeveloping it. Shibara. Your butt seems sick. Are you sick or something? Just a cold. Should we be wearing masks? Hello, yeah, how's it going? What, your orders are all wrong? My bad. I'll get back and take care of that straight away.
Sorry.
Gotta run. Work shit. Let's talk some other time, yeah? See ya.
Hey.
Don't hang up. Well, I'm still on the phone, right? Just stay quiet so I can hear what he's saying. Susan is Martha. Hey, how's your friend Mune? Anyway, I was asking about you. I did just like you told me, though. The hell are you looking at? The whole like section of dialogue where it's like, anyway, seems sick, and it's like, I always think he's really sick, and then like the final one is, yeah, I guess I really need to call him, or I guess I should call him. I was daydreaming, sorry. That's nothing, just some weird kid staring at me. Anyways, Eli probably heard about that deal of yours, and now he's trying to squeeze some cash out of you. Oh, sorry. Yes, sorry. Yes, I understand. A deal? Sounds like there's some weird stuff going down. How cold. You're seriously naive, kid. You know it's action, right? Anyway, I honestly wasn't expecting too much out of you. But it looks like you're actually be some use to me. I'm counting on you, kid. Yeah, that's their only chance to get points, and only 2.
All right.
We don't lose any points for like not catching the drifts right away, so it would have been fun, I guess. Okay, order something nice as a reward. Bring me the receipt so I can pay you back for it. Oh, later. Ooh boy, got more proficiency.
I've reconsidered my opinion of you, inmate.
The look on your face seems to be that of a man who has accomplished a great deed.
To think you would use the trap set against you to entrap them. I've never seen a dramatic resurgence such as that. Truly marvelous. Those are the only words I can think of to describe you.
I also have to wonder, like, where the hell did they film their comeback scene? Like, did Fujiwara have a soundstage somewhere, or green screen, or some, like, really good lighting? Did I get any rewards?
Well then, if there is another opportunity, I shall present them at that time. You've even overcome a mysterious misfortune. There should be no one left to hinder your rehabilitation. Your rehabilitation will be completed shortly. That is, if everything goes well, without any problems.
Totally not evil. Here's that Igor is totally not evil. And Mona is totally not a shadow.
Damn. How many times have I had this dream? Or could it be that it's not a dream at all? My memories aren't any closer to coming back to me. But might there be something I'm supposed to remember? If I'm really not human, and if the truth of that comes to pass down in the depths of mementos, could it be that I'll...
You support the Phantom Thieves. This one's a pretty dark rumor about a big shot producer in the entertainment industry. Apparently he's been forcing young idols and other girls to have sex with him to move up in the ranks. Feels like he's just feeding off her dreams. Can't overlook that. Right? Anyway, have you heard of Shiro Asakura? It seems like he's behind those crimes. Well, I'll be counting on you for the rest. Well, if there's any day where we can't hang out with Haru, because I think it's the only daytime person. An unbelievable comeback on the fan site. Apparently super popular, but he has the worst hobby ever. What is it? Tries to watch 3 women fight over him. He manipulates them against each other. Some people have gotten hurt or bullied out of school. He's got tons of victims in his wake. But they all just accept whatever happens, so none of it ever turns into a big public issue. He never faces any consequences for any of it, so he keeps doing whatever he wants. That smug bastard, it's like he thinks he owns all those girls. I'll take note. That's awful. I know, what a douchebag. I wouldn't have a change of heart. That way these girls will all see the truth too. There's a name here. Apparently they call him Hikaru Arihara. Talk more about it at the hideout, okay?
Okay.
Okay, we got... Let's have 2 more ranks after this one. Possibly about Kuro-san and the company. And I've come up with a few ideas of my own. I'd like to talk to you about them if that's okay. Are you free today? I know this isn't the best time, but you're the one I can talk to. Morgana, here with the program. Like, if I didn't have like years left, then I'm going into planners as usual. Make sure you use the back gate to sneak in. I mean, I'm supposedly still away, so that makes sense. But again, the whole nobody knows you're still alive. Like, that would be really annoying if we did this all right away. Every time we're trying to do a social link, it's like, nobody knows you're alive. Like, everyone knows I'm alive. I mean, they know the leader of the Phantom Chief is alive. It shouldn't be like everyone believes that you are away with your parents. Hey, Joker, do you remember the magic item I mentioned before? The thing that will help me show to Takakura-san how I really feel is right here. The soil? Correct!
To be honest,
See, the soil here is a special mix I made with a few different kinds of fertilizer. It's very high quality. It's soft, it's warm, it has good drainage, and it's full of nutrients. This is the magic I need. I'm not very good at expressing myself with words. Just thinking about it makes my heart race. But I've been pouring my heart and soul into the soil for a few months now. It knows exactly how I feel. That's why I'm going to use it to grow my coffee plant. And once they're ready, I'm going to make coffee with the bees. It shouldn't be much longer now. Honestly, just raising those plants has taken considerable effort. I've checked on them every day, given water, put them in the sun, but all of that love and care has found its way into the bees themselves. Combine that with the nurturing warmth of the soil to give me the perfect way to convey how I feel. I wonder what Takakura-san will think when he tries it. These are all plus free. I've had everything from this point on is all plus free, so it'll help him understand you.
Yes.
I fully believe in that. Strange. Only recently I was struggling to find belief in anything. By the way, I thought about it some more, and I wouldn't necessarily be opposed to Takakura-san's idea. If that's what management decides to do, I won't get in their way. At the same time, I can't support them if their main goal is to deceive. What I mean is people don't think of Okumura Foods very highly right now. So I'm afraid management is trying to use this new chain to sneak under the radar rather than rebuild our image. Of course, I understand how hard it is to rid yourself of a negative label. Now, I'm wondering, here's how I see this playing out. And I don't remember if I ever got this high in her rank, so, like, this may or may not be from my memory. So, pull out a warning in case I'm right, or in case I actually remember it. But I think the solution is probably would be to actually sell off her father's shares of the company. Because, basically, if she's no longer actively involved in the company directly, then whatever penalty is involved with her fiance would be null and void. Like, she'd have no dowry, basically, to offer. Because she's no longer part of the company. Granted, I'm not sure how that would tie into her whole dream of I'm not sure how that's gonna tie into her whole dream of like opening a coffee shop or something. I mean, granted, she could just technically she could do that with the money that she gets from selling off the shares. There we go. Granted, that would be a dowry, potentially, but since the deal with Okumura Foods or whatever, like the marriage deal with Okumura Foods, there might be some technicality in there. Is all I'm gonna say. It can't hurt the company because she's no longer part of the company.
But
if they want to fool people with a low quality product instead of regaining their trust, I will probably oppose them. I'll be cheering for you. Thank you. You know, Jun-kun, it's so reassuring having you here. It's because of you that I was able to cultivate the soil, and because of you that I have the courage to talk to us on how I feel. Speaking of which, do you think you could be there when I do it? As long as you're with me, I won't be afraid to say what I'm thinking.
All right.
Then I need to take some of the soil home to my coffee plant. Could you carry it back for me?
Goodbye.
Well, see you later. Well, thank you for giving me a hand today. I'm already testing the soil I brought home today. I can tell my coffee plants are happy. I want some too. Come to think of it, I remember seeing some plants in Bluvan too. I take good care of them. Maybe you make sure you give them lots of love, okay? I don't need to. My kindness isn't back, so I no longer need to be kind to my plants. They can die for all I care. I'm just that kind. It's left for me to muster up the courage and express my own opinion. I'll kind of talk to Kurosan and I'll make sure it works with your schedule. But my magic item will work on talking to Kurosan. I'm going to do everything I can so I hope you'll see it through with me. Okay, bye. Please answer my humble request over Masayoshi Shido. His election cards are so obnoxious. Ask for support from you, my constituents. It's our election day. Please vote with Masayoshi Shido.
Ah, you're back.
Those who don't choose Shido are un-Japanese. What are you saying? Those are the comments I've heard throughout the city. It's like that online too. Everyone's saying the same thing. Doesn't make any sense. The enthusiasm of the public is metamorphosed into blind faith. It may be a blessing in disguise that not much is known about your suicide report. Probably. Who knows what they would have done if Jun-kun if they realized he was still alive. At this point, even the slightest stimulation could be a huge problem. Country's like a big balloon that has way too much air inside. It's just crazy. Everyone's completely lost it. It sounds like they're worshipping Shido at this point. It's quite eerie.
Makoto's right. I have a bad feeling about all of this. You're especially in danger. Be careful.
Let's do it.
Oh, honey.
If FFP's leader really died, there hasn't been any comment up from the police. I don't like the detective, they catch a guy, he's so cocky. Take a seat, any info?
Oh?
Hey, where do you get this stuff from? True believers, very. Hey, you want a drink? Did you mean the aficionado website? I didn't know it was so popular with high school kids. I haven't been paying much attention to it. It was newsworthy, but I guess I should keep tabs on it. FMPs must really be bored if they're going after small-time criminals now. I feel that they're all minors and that their leader is some simpleton dying from boredom. You shouldn't make assumptions. Oh, I don't have a... Can't cancel.
All right.
Watch, there's gonna be a big event in a...
Well then.
Okay.
Hey, inmate!
How go?
You'd like to read the complete here. Is this what you want? This persona? Is this what you want? This persona?
This is the guy who can invade everything.
Is this what you want? Is this what you want? A fee is required. Then accept this persona.
Done already? What? No slacking off.
I'll just add this.
Oh, honey.
Oh?
You're right, my parents definitely have asked it bad. Plus, it only takes a second to change a person's heart. If it only takes a second to change a person's heart, they totally wouldn't be bored. Well, I'm not really interested in writing an entertainment article about whatever Pat's got on. But they do really well, right? Some journalists who were in here seem frustrated about that. Journalists, oh, you mean Nako and the others?
Shit.
Nakao, or who with the hyenas? Cartoonists told me. People at work call the paparazzi behind their backs, but me, I'm a real journalist. Sure you are. Hey, I wasn't looking for some kind of kid's photo. The show articles are all about selling copies, but the truth doesn't even matter. Nobody wants to read real news. Well, that changed careers. Never. But at this rate, you. I quit now would be the same as declaring my partner Kelsey.
Damn it.
Totally responsible. What a joke. She didn't do anything. That's why I can't quit. And why I'll never give up. She was falsely accused? Of course she was. I mean, never mind. Thanks to you, I've had more time to focus on my own investigation. I'm going to write an article that you'll really enjoy. Think of it as a sign of my appreciation. Who's behind the incredible fan for you dial 911 for justice? How's that sound? Don't worry. I'll take it seriously. After all, that's what I promised you. The security level raises smoothly and lowers upon the pin in ambush enemy, which does anyway. I mean, it doesn't raise slowly, but it does already lower upon defeating an ambush enemy.
Alright.
The second half is nothing new. Sure, weird though coming all the way to Shinjuku at night. The thing is that, like, ambushing enemies is, like, so common. Like, it's so relatively easy to do in most cases that, like, the whole alarm thing is really kind of a pointless mechanic, which is why Oya is so low on the priority list. Wait, what? I can talk with him? Really? Okay, I'll be right there. Nah, I'm already off the clock. I have some urgent business I need to attend to. Put this one on my tab, Lala-chan.
Well then.
See ya. She's such a child. She gets so excited the moment something comes up about her favorite assignment. Anyway, shouldn't you be getting home too? Nah, it hasn't.
Well then. Hey!
I should write something.
Well, if Haru isn't available, then maybe. You should have mental shutdowns anymore, yes? I thought, what brings you to this rooftop, Gun-kun? Can you see you?
Yeah.
I was here to meet up with Kuro-san. If it's not too much trouble, I'd like you to join us. Do you have time today? Everybody thinks you're alive at this point.
Thank you.
I'm sure I'll be able to express myself if you're there with me. I'll try to talk to Kuro-san now. So you'd like me to try this?
Yes.
Please, only a taste. So they made of particularly expensive beans, nor was it brewed by any sort of coffee expert. This flavor. Interesting. Anyway, what is it you want to discuss with me? Does it concern the company? Apologies for bothering you at such a busy time. It's not a problem. The truth is, after my father's passing, I couldn't bring myself to trust anyone at Okuma Foods. I see. That includes you, Takakura-san. It's quite cruel.
I'm sorry.
Apologies. Now then, what I wanted to discuss is... I'm here for you, Haru. I'll be okay. What do you think of that coffee? I grew the beans in my own garden and even handled the preparation. What? I actually don't believe it's a particularly good cup of coffee. But I put my heart into making it. That's why I asked you here today, Takakura-san. I'm not suggesting we need to put this level of effort into the Okuma Foods coffee chain. I'm not suggesting we should put a halt to the plan either. However, I won't let my company serve low-quality food to our customers. You know, this is very similar to the coffee your grandfather used to make.
Excuse me?
What? I used to be a regular at this cafe. That's actually how I ended up joining the company to begin with. To be honest, I was strongly opposed to closing the cafe, but I didn't have the power to make the decision at the time. I was planning on naming the new chain after his shop to make up for that, though. I'm going to create a business that is loved by customers and employees alike, just as this cafe was. A place where people can come to drink in the subtle joys of life. Is that so? Howard-san, I believe you have every right to distrust us. After all, things would have turned out differently if only someone had chosen to stand up to your father. Be that as it may, I can truly sense the passion you put into this coffee. It seems like you really are like your grandfather.
No.
I'm sorry for being so rude. I must apologize as well for encouraging you to abandon your shares. I thought that they would be a burden to you, but I was clearly wrong. Howard-san, if you like, why don't you take part in our next company meeting? Me? The truth is, the rumors of my being pleased at your father's death were troubling, to say the least. I understand that everyone agrees with the vision I have for the company, but I spent great effort struggling against our board of directors to push Okuma Foods back on the right path. What I need is to communicate that thought as clearly as possible, just as you did with the coffee. Do you think you could assist me in accomplishing that? I want to rebuild this company from the ground up. Give it all you've got, Haru.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I'd be glad to join you. Excellent, your grandfather would be proud, as would your father. By the way, coffee was superb.
You have my thanks.
And it seems I made yet another misunderstanding. I was under the impression that you were quite thrilled about the arrangement with Fujimura-kun. That is why I was so insistent on you hurrying the marriage. I wanted you to have all the support you needed. But it appears as though you prefer the young man next to you instead. Huh? Be honest, Haro-chan. What are your thoughts on Sugimura-kun? He's an intelligent man, but I have no interest in him. I have no interest in being his wife either. I would prefer to walk my own path. Hey Ellie, how's it going? Have you been having a nice nap? Okay. That's him cross my legs eventually, though. One in which the only person in control of my action is me, and not my father, not Tsujimura-san. I understand you've grown so quickly, Haru-chan. I didn't realize you became such a strong, kind, mature woman. My apologies for not coming to see that sooner. But what about the contract Tsujimura-san made with my father? He said the reparations would be immense if I refused the marriage. I haven't heard a thing about this contract. Have you seen the document?
Excuse me?
Huh? Well, now that you mentioned it, no, I haven't. Neither your father nor our lawyers mentioned it to me. It seems he was lying and may have had the help of a particular people within the company. You see, those who don't agree with my vision brought him into meetings with the hope that he would eventually take over. However, we don't need a politician in our midst, particularly considering the humble roots of our corporation. As for the marriage consolation, I'll handle it. It may take some time, but it'll be done, I promise.
You have my thanks.
This is even more ideal than I was thinking. Takakura-san enjoyed the rest of his coffee before heading home. Today was a huge success. I will tell Takakura-san how I feel, and he actually understood. Not only about the company, but about Tsujimura-san as well. I was so afraid, but now that it's over, I think it was honestly pretty simple. I only made it to this point because you were with me, though.
Yeah.
You did amazing. You did too, you know. Anyway, I'm gonna start trusting people again because you were by myself my side helping me. So I want to return the favor. Please confide in me if you ever need help. I'll be there for you.
All right.
Oh, that reminds me. Takakura-san said something a little strange to me. That I like you. Goodness, why would he say that? Why do you think? He saw us as good friends. He saw us as good friends.
Yes.
Oh, okay. You're probably right. I mean, it's all who you are, so... Sorry. Makoto-senpai is my one true love. Anyway, I should go study. I have basic exams coming up, so I don't really have time to be sitting around here. But, thank you for today. I guess I should head home. In your crow's nest? Or below your crow's nest? Okay. Sorry for the sudden call. There's something I really want to tell you. After we met, Takakura-san told me my grandfather's blend recipe. I'm brewing some in my room right now, and it smells amazing. If only you can smell it too. You sound so happy. Yes, it's all thanks to you. I found the courage to do any of this if I was alone. I just have given up without trying. You never find out how Takakura-san would feel about any of this. So, I hope you'll indulge a small gift for fighting at my side through it all. Okay, good night.
Well then.
Because everything I see is just election this and election that. Is this some kind of festival? Candidates working extra hard after all voting does take place tomorrow. Still nothing from Cheeto, huh? Is that bastard to blow this whole thing off? Think we should cut into another TV podcast? Let's wait for now. I agree, I don't want to stick out too much right now. But I could give some kind of speech after the election. And when's that gonna be? Assuming it's after the results come in tomorrow night. I hope he actually confesses his crimes.
So, tomorrow's the day. Our job's finished. All we can do now is sit back and watch.
I'll just add this.
Okay.
Oh, it's freezing.
Really cold lately, but I gotta be careful of dust and humidity. Such electricity is the enemy of detail work, so I gotta keep an eye out for it. So what do you want today? Want to work? Alright, I'll tell you about the job. It's a piece of cake for gun enthusiasts like you, right? You're considered an employee. You won't seem suspicious about coming in and out of the shop, right? You get what I'm saying? Bring the goods to the back.
Hey.
Never learn stuff, kid. You'll start looking like a normal employee. Supposed to be running an honorable business here, you know? Honestly, the customers have been running a little thin lately. Some guy on the internet has been claiming all my goods are knockoff. And once you got a bad rep like that, it's real tough to shake it. I don't know how that feels. A kid like you? Going for something similar? Guess you wouldn't be doing any of this if you were, huh? Don't know any details though, I don't want to know.
That's right.
And I should probably fill you in on what's going on here, since you'll be helping me out. I bet anyone, the guy behind that rumor is Suda. Remember his name for the diner, yeah? Troop is he's the second command of the Hachiba clan. Same clan when I was part of the Yakuza. I always knew you were a fan. You got the nerve. Anyway, Suda was formed back in the clan. I got some unsavory business going down with him right now, though. Problem is, I'm a known quantity in the underworld. One bad step and I have guys crawling over me. That's why I got you around. Look normal, sure, but you got balls, kid. Makes you perfect for sleeping on Suda. Hope I ain't scaring you off with all this talk. We made a deal, didn't we? Idiot. But you know, I'm a bit of a soft spot for idiots like you. Anyways, you get the gist of what's going on now, yeah? You'll be working with that in mind. It took a lot from you, kid.
Be grateful.
Oh, and I'll add to the special about you. Thank you for getting that info from me today. can inflict ailments.
All right.
That actually makes using guns kind of... Hello?
What's the meaning of this?
Huh? I thought you told me to start coming around here. But... it doesn't matter what we say here. Is that one of your customers? Keep your mouth shut. They think none of your business. Just go home and study, Kaoru. You've got entrance exams coming up, remember? Okay. I guess I'll be going then.
Yeah.
That's Kaoru, my son. He's always asking me if he could help out here, always worried about what I'm getting up to. I probably shouldn't be telling a kid like you about this. Well, you can head home for today. That's work, kid. No, I didn't.
Later.
See you next time. Ishido's feeling better again. He's getting ready for tomorrow's press conference. There's some kind of commotion going on. Seems like it'll be a crushing victory for him. It's probably time for a new prime minister. History in the making. Election day, the day is upon us. Unfortunately, public opinion hasn't changed at all. Shido will most likely win in a landslide victory. To use a change of heart will be coming too late. Let's have to see what happens. We've done all we can. That reminds me, the video of us declaring war against him never showed up on TV. Seriously? I was wondering about that. These stations were probably pressured not to show it. Most likely, I don't think that's something Shido's influence alone could have accomplished. True cause of this might exist elsewhere. I don't know that I really get it, but all we can do now is wait for a change of heart, yeah? Yep. Wait for the election results as well. That's pretty much what I predicted. You know, basically, it may have been Shido's particular contingency plan, but it's probably what everyone else is trying to do, like to keep them out of the way, at least until election itself. Then they can probably all deny, like, even if Shido confesses, it simply means that, like, the vice president, his VP pick or whatever, would end up being in power. Like, whatever, you know, might purport to reveal about his co-conspirators would just be like brushed off as like, oh, the Phantom Thieves influenced them with their magic. It's all fake. You see the result of the poll? The votes are overwhelmingly in favor of Shido. I knew it. I started to imagine Shido will win. How long are the polls open? But Shido's sides are already on the next party leader election. The polling place was really packed. For the latest of the exit polls, as you can see, I'm curious to see the commentary on the election. He's practically guaranteed to win. I knew it. Joku had a higher voters turnout, likely due to Shido falling. That might be a Merry Christmas thing. I should have paid a little more attention. Reporting live from the National Diet Building. According to exit polls, voter turnout was unusually high. Shido has garnered overwhelming support. And it said that his position is guaranteed. It seems like it was time for Mr. Shido's policies to become a reality.
My election is the result of every citizen's aid. Your support warms my heart.
I knew it was gonna be Shido.
There is no reason to hold an election.
That is why.
That is exactly why. I cannot forgive myself. The reason President Okumura passed away is... I am the one who killed him. I also manipulated the information that the Phantom Thieves were behind the series of incidents. The one who controlled the hearts of others and gave rise to the countless victims is myself. It was all for my own promotion. For my own selfish gain.
What's going on?
I've even used people's lives as stepping stones in order to claim this country as my own ship. I am a true criminal that can be tried for any crime, and it still wouldn't be enough. I will confess everything. Please, I beg everyone to pass judgment on me. If I could atone for all I've done with my life, I request that I be judged at once.
Huh?
This can't be true! Shido-san!
Hell yeah!
Everyone, raise your glass. Allow me to say a few words. Now then.
He started taking charge.
Come now, don't be that way.
Like, if you're gonna complain, say it to Shido. A legislator's pin's worth almost nothing. Well then, so, since the source of evil Masayoshi Shido has been...
I got to avenge my mom. It's all thanks to everyone. I was able to settle a debt in regard to my father as well.
We all worked so hard for this.
Shido's guilty, right, sis?
It'll be difficult to prosecute him immediately. But I'll do this thoroughly until the causality between his other crimes can be proven. I believe Wakaba-san's research results will save Japan.
We could testify too, you know?
Thank you, but I'll be fine. I don't want to add any more unwanted suspicions on any of you. It's about time you let us adults prove that we can get our act together.
Hey, so what about this guy's education?
I believe it'll be fine for him to return to school. It's true that your face will be recognized among those involved. But I doubt they'll take a firm action like suddenly coming to arrest him. At least they won't do it until the uproar with your suicide and Shido's confession have died down. Eventually, though, the situation where you and I will be used as scapegoats can't be avoided.
You mean in regard to faking his death? That wouldn't have happened to begin with had the police done their job properly.
Of course I plan on doing everything I can. I will protect you all this time. Prosecuting Shido is that first step.
Hey, when are we going to make the toast?
Right. Let's get to it. Today is truly...
Cheers!
Cheers! No, wait, hey!
Cheers. I need to go. It seems Shido's been transferred to a hospital. Oh, one more thing. It's fine to celebrate, but keep it in moderation, okay? Considering that he's finally back, all of you need to take your education seriously again.
I saw the conference. Something's not right. It's like nobody's reacting to it. There hasn't been any kind of forums either. Even the people on TV are just talking about the election, nothing about the Phantom Thieves. Isn't that kind of weird? It kind of bothers me. It doesn't make any sense, right? The number of Phantom Thieves didn't even increase about their announcement. Anyway, maybe I'll try changing the poll question. Beyond asking people if they support the Phantom Thieves now that so much has changed. Oh, and I'll find out what people really think. Just wait.
I don't really get it. What's he going to ask? Well, let's leave the popularity stuff to Mishima for now.
Phantom claim victory. We won the crest roll. Oops, forget to take pictures. I have a photo of Ruby trying. Oh, where did you take that? A halfway cheerful speech of gratitude to Judd. He's only trying to tell a whole damn chat. Oh, but I think it's perfectly understandable that this is a very emotional moment. It sure was. You can't totally relax yet, but it's great to know we did it, right? Yes. For now, we can just bask in the feeling of success. Okay, great. Take a separate break. Possibly record some more Silent Hill too. Maybe we'll even wrap that up tonight. So I'm interested to see if I can max out Haru. But anyway. So to wallpaper and your name could be featured here. In addition to that, you'll get to put your money toward a Patreon poll and basically guarantee that the game you vote for will be played eventually, and it'll, every bit of funding will increase its priority. So I'll start with the one that's most funded, which is currently Breezy.Game Heroes, and then you'll work our way to play Okabe HD, and then whatever, hopefully it'll be funding to other things after that, or even sooner rather than later. If you're support, we can make that happen. But in any case, there's a whole bunch of other things you can do. They'll just take a few seconds of your time. Thanks as always to your producer, McMahon. And thanks to you all for watching. And until next time.